Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk.
Aloha and good morning. Today's invocation will be delivered by Representative Mark J. Hashem. Will the members who wish to participate please rise?
Please be seated. Okay, so I want to share with you The Rules for a Night by Ethan Hawke. Create time alone with yourself when seeking wisdom and clarity of your own mind. Silence is a helpful tool. The voice of our spirit is gentle and cannot be heard when it has to compete with others. Just as it is impossible to see your reflection in troubled waters, so too is it with the soul. In silence, we can sense eternity sleeping inside of us. Mahalo.
Thank you, Representative Hashem. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Ayu, Mr. Alcos, Ms. Amato, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Chun, Ms. Cochran, Mr. Evslin, Mr. Ganadin, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Garrett, Mr. Gates,
Excused.
Mr. Hashem, Mr. Holt, Ms. Hussey Burdick,
Excused.
Ms. Ichiyama, Mr. Iligan, Ms. Kahaloa, Ms. Capella, Mr. Kila, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Kobayashi, Mr. Kong, Ms. Lachika, Ms. Lamosao,
Excused.
Ms. Lowen,
Excused.
Ms. Martin, Ms. Martinez,
Excused.
Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. Miyake, Ms. Mizuno, Ms. Morikawa, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Nakashima,
Excused.
Mr. Nishimoto, Mr. Onishi, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Pirik, Ms. Poepoe, Mr. Quinlan,
Excused.
Mr. Sayama, Ms. Souza, Mr. Takayama, Ms. Takenouchi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ward, Mr. Woodson,
Excused.
Mr. Yamashita, Mr. Speaker.
Present.
Mr. Speaker, 43 members are present, 8 are excused.
Mr. Clerk, please note the presence of Representative Hussey Burdick. Members are on item 2, reading of the journal. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Item 3, Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the governor?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Item 4, Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
All right, members, are there any introductions? Representative Iligan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Chair. At the gallery, I would like to introduce my hardworking and dedicated staff. If you could please rise when I call your name. I have Ariel Hall, Carrie Sosure. Welcome to your State House of Representatives.
Representative Cochran.
Thank you, Speaker. And I see in the House we have from County of Maui Administration, looks like Mahina Martin with Communications and Lakshmi Abrams. So aloha, ladies. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Souza.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. In the gallery, we have the staff from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. May I please insert their names into the journal, and please rise and be recognized. Leanne Stender, Rochelle Kim, Kau'i, Pohai, all of you guys from OHA, stand up. Keopu. And that's also my brother's staff from the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. Thank you.
Representative Martin.
Thank you, Speaker. I'd like to introduce my constituents, the McMillan family. We have Uncle Willie, Auntie Blanche, and Waylene. And you met Auntie Blanche here last year on the floor along with Twinkle Borges. But I did want to give a shout out to this family for also helping after the Lahaina fires, providing a way for my district to donate goods and also donate time processing those goods and transporting them, which benefited my son, his friends, and my office. Thank you very much.
Representative Amato.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the gallery this morning, I see Advocate Fern Rosensteel from Kauai. Please rise, stand to be recognized, and welcome to our House of Representatives.
Are there further introductions? Representative Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to introduce my session staff, Hunter, Ledge Aid, and Rockland, Ledge Aid. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Are there further introductions, members? Representative Ward.
I just noticed behind those two invaluable person is my staffer, Colin Ford. Colin, welcome to the House of Representatives, and thank you for serving in the U.S. military.
Okay, members, we're on item 5, introduction of bills. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that all bills laying on the clerk's desk pass first reading by title and be referred to print.
Representative Garcia.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The motion is carried. Item 6, introduction of resolutions. Mr. Clerk, are there any resolutions for action?
Mr. Speaker, there are no resolutions for action. May all others be referred to print.
So ordered. Members, we're on item 7. Are there any announcements? Okay, if not, the chair has 2 announcements. First, please note that tomorrow is a recess day, and we'll be convening again on Wednesday, January 24th at 12 noon. And second, for purposes of today, the House will stand in recess for the purpose of convening in joint session at 10 a.m. for the Governor's State of the State address. Recess.